Hey there, Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me. Glad to have you here today. Hope this week has been great so far. What I want to talk about today is your commitment level to success, where your commitment level is to achieving your goals and being the best at what you do. And as I was pondering this question today, I thought of a couple sports stories that I wanted to share, and it'll give you an idea of, one, how committed these people were and the level of commitment that got them to the level of where they were in their sport. And it was probably, these may or may not have been partially defining moments for them, but it tells a lot about their mentality and what their commitment level was, and shows a lot of why they were where they were. The first one, Michael Jordan. Those that followed Michael Jordan's career, it was against Utah Jazz. It was known as the flu game. Now, he was extremely sick for this game that most people would have sat out. Whether it was the flu or food poisoning, it's debatable, but it was an important game, and rather than sit out, he played. And not only did he play, he was obviously visually very sick that game, but he had a huge impact. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think he had 36 points or something like that, but it was a huge impact on the game. So, number one, and he easily could have been justified sitting out that game, but instead he goes and plays, and they end up winning a championship that year. The other one I want to talk about, going to the NFL, San Francisco 49ers, Ronnie Lott. Last game of the season, I don't know if it was 1985 or 1986, Ronnie broke his pinky finger, and it was the last game of the season, and the doctors told him they were going to have to put a pin through it. He'd be out for 8 weeks as he is in recovery, but the next week was the wild card game of playoffs, and he didn't want to miss that game. And so what did he do? He had it amputated. He had it amputated so that he could play that very next week. And I'm not telling you that's what you should or shouldn't do, but it says a lot about his commitment level to be playing and having an impact in that game that following week. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't a Cinderella story. They lost that game and were out of playoffs. But I want you to think about what your commitment level is to your goals, to your success, everything you're doing, and what do you do? When you say you're going to go to the gym in the morning and the alarm goes off, you're tired. Do you jump out of bed, or do you hit snooze? You've got something to get done work-wise, and you're not feeling your best, or you're not motivated. Do you put it off? Where is your commitment level to achieve the things you need to do? And a lot of this comes down to, we've talked about it in previous episodes, what is your why? And when you know what your why is, and you have a meaning behind that why, of why you're trying to achieve certain goals, that's when you're going to be able to have the commitment to be able to go do those things. And so, something to think about. I want you to leave me some comments. Tell me where your level of commitment is to your success and what you're willing to do, and just give me some thoughts on it. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying these. If you enjoy these, please share them with somebody. I'd appreciate that. And we will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks.